So everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Failed Grand Order, where we are trying to save Le France from being annihilated by a very pissed off Jeanne d'Arc altar. Yeah. So we're gonna go to abandoned fort. It doesn't even. It is, or yeah, I guess I'm supposed to go there. Oh yeah. Pause for some reason. I don't know. But we're gonna see who we're gonna take. Assassins. Then we're gonna take casters because casters is good. Casters is nice. I got a bar of potato lords, Zhuge Liang. But why? That is something I'm wondering about. Why is he called Zhuge Liang? I mean, from my understanding, he got the name El Meloy II because he was taken into that family and all that, and yada yada. But his original name is Weaver Velvet or something like that. And then he's called Zhuge Liang. I'm a very confused boy. I'm terribly sorry if I'm asking a lot, but I don't know. But I just spoke about what's out of line. Let's get going. I don't remember that, Amadeus. You can always speak out of line with me. Do you still love Maria? Certainly not. I have no more passion for her. She was just a special divergence in my fate. If I'd led a decent life, the diversion would have been that okay. Like what you call the cornerstone of human history. What choice would this man, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, have made to end up this way? No matter what happens, no matter what lovers I met, what friends I gained, what a bliss I grasp. I would offer my life to music and become a scum that abandons all human virtues. But there's just one thing. If there is someone who could change my fate, I think it would have been her. Oh, nah, that is so sweet. Amadeus, does that mean that you love Maria? Oh, sure, I do love her. It's just that I'm not in love with her anymore. Is there a problem with that? Well, I guess it makes sense. I mean, when you say love, you obviously think like, hump, kind of, okay, I'm sorry for that. But, you know, love is a very broad spectrum. I mean, I love my brothers, I love my parents, I love my friends, I love all of you and all of that. And there is different sorts of love. So, and love, common changes. I don't know. Before you said that we humans are filthy. Based on what you said, that means you think Marie is also filthy without exception. So what? I love anything filthy. Music is beautiful. We humans are filthy. You weren't aware of such difference? It's just a matter of category, isn't it? Well, what? You said humans only love beautiful things. It's not that we can only live something beautiful. What I meant was humans can love beautiful things too. Well, to me that difference is too abstract. I guess I can make you understand it with words. You will understand someday. You're going to continue your journey with Lano, right? Then you will figure it out. When it comes to the topic of humanity, she's an ideal senpai. Yet I can completely understand the ideal senpai. Oh man, please don't make me blush. Trust can be have. Okay, I read frost can be have. Matthew? Excuse me. I understand that you guys are talking about something nice, but it seems the enemies are coming. I'm sorry for being insensitive. Yeah, you bastard! I almost forgot about you, Foo! Oh man! What? Darn! Sieg snatched what I was supposed to do. But I hope you will understand what made me drop my guard. You know, I thought he was so much of a loser as me, but he's actually a great person with a deep view on life. Don't worry about it, dog. I feel sympathy for you too. We are basically good for nothing humans. Or adults, I should say. Yeah, thanks, Amadeus. I've never been this unhappy. We were so comfortable. Enough, please monitor the battle. Oh my god. Certainly. When I first saw Amadeus, I was like, nah, what? But the more I see him as a character here, the more I like him. No wonder, I mean, I really love this. They're really giving such interesting concept to many of the characters and all that. I love that. It makes me happy. Oh, gosh. Though it makes me wonder, and I'm still surprised. I mean, we have Mozart. Why don't we have Beethoven? Ludwig van Beethoven. I mean, I feel like that would be kind of reasonable to have. I would love that. And I'm still hell-bent on I want to see Alfred Nobel as a caster. I see him, his normal attack is literally running around and using dynamite throwing at his enemies like the mad bomb. Okay, he wasn't maybe that mad, but well, he was his own kind of person. Just saying, it was fun though. I would love to see that. So many characters I would love to see. And I do know I'm a bit slow when it comes to the quests and all of that. I'm trying to keep it up, but I'm doing so many other things on my channel. I'm a slow little man. Sorry for that. I do hope to increase though with more FGO Grand Order, because man, there are so many summons I would love to see, and I can't wait for the big summer event and all of that. That's gonna be a blast. I would love that. Okay, I'm gonna go. Right. I need to Chris is so cute. Seriously, I adore her so much. Bring me death, girl. Bring me death. Oh, I feel bad for that wolf. That wolf is no more. And of course, I as I mentioned in the previous episode about all the grinding and all that is very slow. Yeah, I mean, I still think it's a bit of a shit that it's so hard to grind certain things. Not that I mind it grinding itself. I mean, I played lots of World of Warcraft and all of that, so... We're done here. Siegfried, are you alright? I recovered enough to walk. Anything but combat should be fine. I'm going to be making trouble for you all a little longer. I'm sorry. Let's regroup and set off! I'm going to put everything into detecting servants. Jean, you have a scary look on your face. Oh gosh, I'm clicking wrong buttons here. What? Do I look scary? Not as scary as Stern? Well, I guess so. I was doing some thinking. You mean about the Dragon Witch? Yes, exactly. From the day I was born, I received God's revelations, and I just ran off without even looking back. I became a heroic spirit after I died, and then I was summoned as a ruler. I accepted this fact as part of the natural order of things. I don't understand anything the Dragon Witch says, not a single word. I wonder who that me is. You really are beautiful. Very, very, very beautiful. Don't tease me. Well, it's true. If I were you, I would probably accept the things the Dragon Witch says. Marie? I don't hate people executing me. It's the fact that I'm 90% positive about it. But then the 10% that is left, or it might be much smaller than that. I hated those who killed my children, just for a little bit. They killed my son Charles to hurt me, so you should truly feel pity for him. So if my version of the Dragon Witch appears, I would probably think, oh, that's the other me, and accept the things she says. But that's not the case for you, is it, Jean? It's something really great and beautiful. It's not because you don't want to get dirty or don't want to believe you are, nor does that mean you lack something. You like people, don't you? People who try to move forward by growling around, the unreasonable ones, the accusers. Yes, I do love them. Oh, I see, there was no way I could hold a grudge against them, because I love them. Yes, that's why France was saved by you. It makes no sense to me. It's okay. Tell the Dragon Witch when you see her. Tell her? Well, tell her what? Say what you want to say out loud. Say, you're not me, or I don't know you. Marie, well, you're right. Absolutely right. I certainly... know you, maybe? You started to look serious again. I'm sorry, it wasn't of any help? Yes, it was very helpful. When I confront her next time, I'm sure I can tell her what I want to say. Yes, you should be fine. I think it's time to make a regular contact. That's right, we should. Let's do that now. Hello, this is Jean the Arc. Is this Lano I'm speaking with? It could be something. But yeah. Yay, another quartz! Oh man, I can't wait for the next summer subject. Well, event time subject. Event gonna be because I want to get servants in bikinis. Yes! I want the... Oh, look at that. Robin the Hood. And lots of... Oh man, this is a great fucking mixture. Let's go with... I'm gonna... Whoops. Okay, I guess I'm gonna borrow... Who was it? I'm gonna see what it was. SRG. Sarge. Or something round guy. Okay, I nailed it. Something round guy, that's the stand for. I knew it. I'm... Saint. Oh, no, I'm not. Insane. Insane. Jean and Otto will be arriving soon, it seems. Let's do our best too. We'll soon arrive in Thiers. Thiers? If I recall, it's famed for its knives. So far it looks like it hasn't been destroyed. Doctor, any sign of servants? I'm checking. Alright, there are 2 servants in Thiers. Let's make contact right away. Flame just went up in the town, didn't it? This noise. I hate it! An unprecedented noise. The premonition of an unprecedented demon. Oh, muses, please show me mercy. My body can't stop trembling from fear. Okay, I'm feeling like Mozart's kind of... Let's check it out. Let's hurry up. Let's check it out. Oh, we gotta hurry up. Okay, everyone follow me. Nani? You cheeky squirrel from the east. I recognize QE, man. The other one I don't recognize. Who the fuck are you? Is this the fight of lollies? The lolly fight. Who's the actual chic one? Do you really think a fail like you can beat? I can't do the beat. A true dragon like myself, Elizabeth. I'm so upset. I'll deal with Carmilla later. You die first. You creepy stalker. I'm not a stalker. I'm a devoted bodyguard who acts like a spy. It's a very... Oh, you look sad. I, Kirihime, am a woman who lives for love. You love violence, human rights. I don't want to hear it from you. From a pervert with a fetish of a bloody torture. I imagined that you were doing it as doing that, weren't you? What's doing it? What's doing that? Don't talk nonsense! What? Elizabeth, I didn't know that you were... Ah, shut up, shut up! Oh, God. I'm going to kill you! Shut up! I kill you! You can't kill me because I kill you. Oh, man. It's like you see kindergartners gonna go bowling at each other, but... Oh, no! Oh, they're kind of cute, but also kind of terrifying. Enough! Stop right there! I can't let you go further. What you're doing is sacrilege against all of voice and sound. Oh, they say? They aren't saints, are they? No way! Religions would tumble if they're saints. Anyway, we have to stop them. Hey, you too. What? I'm busy right now. Come back the day before yesterday. That doesn't work! You will no longer be busy soon, until the next Holy Grail War, that is. Frill-necked lizard. Japanese rat snake. Oh, they look cute together. A little cute side of Mexican bearded lizard. Sharp-nosed viper. Well, sharp-nosed doesn't sound... Viper doesn't sound dangerous. Okay, stop! My hairs will rot, you scum. Oh no, I'm forbidden to say that. I promise, Maria. By the way, Mashu. What now? To our great joy, enemies are coming. For the sake of my ears, let's deal with them. What? Black Mamba! Japanese grass lizard. Let's go. By the time we come back, I'm hoping they will be done too. Hey, oh gosh, I like this. Oh my god. Well, every time I have doubt about this game, even if there is a few things I find annoying with this game, as mentioned, grinding and all that. Grinding itself, I don't mind, but when you need lots of things and there's low drop rate, it's kind of sucks. But otherwise, I really love this game. The characters and all that. Even if I'm sometimes wondering about all the gender bending and all of that, I mean, if it floats their boat, but still I'm sometimes confused. But hey, that's me. I'm a confused man. Oh. Yokaro. I said Ozymandias is hot. And then again, I mean, any guy that can harness the sunlight to his weapon is kind of hot. I mean, I just imagine about, oh no, I'm gonna fight, oh god, I'm gonna fight Ozymandias as, god damn it, lots of sunscreen, and so much sunscreen, so when he's firing his sun rays, it just bounces and kill everyone else, like, I have found his weakness! And Ozymandias like, ah, curse you, Lano, you and your brain genius mad okay, I can't tell, but I'm just throwing that out. Or fuck me, I instead of using sunscreen, I could use a mirror, like, that would be something. I would like that. Maybe. Oh god, I'm sorry, I'm jabbering quite a lot, but and also I'm loving that. For anyone that is watching it, I do have a Discord. I know I'm not the most super active there. I'm sorry for that. I'm a bit slow in general, but it was lots of fun there. We're talking quite a bit about Fate Grand Order, animes, and all that, in all other kind of stuff. And really, it's still not worse when the fucking enemy survived 1 HP. That was like. But yeah, and I've been seeing so many Fate Grand Order memes and little comics and things like that, and I fucking love it. And oh yeah, my mech man. Oh yeah, I get this. I mean, I don't understand. That is probably the thing that irks me the most, is when you're doing the farming for materials and you're getting these synthetic crystals. It honestly doesn't make sense to me why you get that. I mean, sure, I can understand if you get as a base, you know, like a little amount, but then you can get it in his chest instead of getting materials. No, that doesn't matter. I mean, I don't mind the grinding. I can live with that. If it wasn't that, yes, you get 10 chests and all of them have synthetic crystal in them. Yay! Like, how I feel about it. I'm just throwing that out. Natural Bila Magoi Akira. Cool, a seal. Save for summer, as I do that too. Sloan. But we're gonna borrow Magoi Akira. Magoi Akira. And we're gonna switch him out because I want to bond up with other characters. We're gonna take. How was your bonding, Romulus, my man? Okay, we can take Romulus then. I mean, I wish I could draw. Because if I could, I would try to redesign him how I think he could look like. Because his design and all that is kind of, in my opinion, now it's just my opinion, it's just shit. It's not the worst thing I've seen, but I think it's quite bad. More coming. It's Vivens this time. No sign of any other servants beside those two. Don't worry. Go ahead and fight. Oh, thank you for that. Like, yeah, go ahead. I'm just gonna sit there drinking my coffee. And man, if I would cosplay as any character, Fate Grand Order, I probably would be Dr. Romulus and all that. When I have shed some weight, of course, because I'm not confident to do that. Man, seriously, though, this game. I'm curious, because there is so many story parts and arcs and all of that, so I need to learn about. Let's go like this. Oh. And yes, I'm working as well on lots of other things at the side. Oh, don't do that. That is mean. Like Fatal War project I'm been working on for a bit. I'm gonna work on the third faction, the Einsbergen. And hopefully it can be fun. So I'm thankful for everyone that's been commenting and all of that, supporting those things as well as all other kind of weird stuff I'm doing here on my channel. So I don't know every time either what I'm doing. I'm just here, okay? But man, I'm gonna try to read up more and more about these champions, about these servants, ratherly. Though I would actually something I've been realizing that there are lots of advanced characters, like these bikini characters and all that, so to say. What I feel is that they are entire new characters with new abilities and all of that. I personally, as I would say it, why not? Let's see what's it. Oh yeah, that's typical Kiritsugi's fuck everyone else over. I kind of feel bad for him, but okay. Yeah, but it's that instead of making a completely new character just for having like Bikini Artoria or something like that, that is a different class and all, why not just make it that the character itself, you know, when you can shift over the different styles and all of that, why not have it like a second skin instead? I mean, in that way they would save lots of work and could instead create more new servants instead. That's just a thought I have. I mean, like, you know, for example, League of Legends, Overwatch, and all of that, that you can switch the different kind of skins like that. I think that would be, in my opinion, a little bit better, because then they're able to focus a little bit more on creating new champion, new servants and all that. Maybe it's just me, but I think that could be something. I'm just thinking a lot. Otherwise, I really enjoy it, and I hope just they pump in even more and more and more servants. There's so many characters I could definitely see. And oh yeah, that reminds me. Okay, who are we gonna see? Lancers. Let's take a Saber. We're gonna borrow Alex K. Alex K is Antula the Moon. I've been seeing that they have been started sending Fate Lost and Core Extra Lost and Core, whatever it's called, on Netflix. I was like, huh? I haven't watched it though, of course. I'm trying to avoid it because I gotta watch it here with all of you. But still, I find it quite funny that they've been sending it on Netflix, because I was starting to watch lots of Fate here. Like, well, I'm getting a powerful reading. Brace yourself! No! What's gonna happen now? And B. No problem. Well, considering how strong they are, I guess you could say they are no problem. Oh man. And that makes me wonder what kind of more servants are planned. I mean, I do know that release, like, if you say so, Napoleon and Sigurd and all of that. So I'm hyping for more. I said I'm slowly dying here because the heat is intense. And I want to thank all of my Polish friends and all of that, because Poland did send 44 fire trucks and over 150 firemen to help with all the fires in Sweden, as well as many other countries around and all that. So seriously, that is a very nice thing, because Sweden have not any kind of preparation for this kind of mess that is happening right now. It's way too much. Yeah. Oh gosh, teeth gnashing. And I still don't. I know they're gonna add beast class for like the bigger bosses, but why not make it in general a beast class? I'm just wondering. For I mean, a dragon, wyverns, I feel would count as an beast, if anything. Do I know understand why the class is riders, because they can be used as mounts and all of that. Still though, it's just me. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm sorry. I'm tired. But man, yeah. But how many story arcs is there? I mean, I know there's one for France, then there's a Camelot, of course, since there've been lots about that event and all. And there's a bunch of others I have no idea about. I have no idea how many there is. Quite a lot though, still. There's lots for me to play through here, and oh, Vibe and Evil. Oh man, aren't you a mean machine? But you won't stand a chance against Alex K's Attila the Hun. I must say I love the sword and all that. Still though, I have no idea how it makes sense with Attila the Hun in general, or Altera. Yay! Bond level increase with my Psycho Man. Oh, hey, we have a boner there. An evil boner. I use all of my evil bones to boost, well, ascend, you know, Hassan of Serenity. I couldn't resist that. She's so sweet. Let's see. Fuck it. We're gonna go full Balanka. Do we have any berserkers? Oh, we need to use that. Kobe, I gotta borrow your Frankenstein. And then we can switch out you to raise someone else. How was with Geronimo? I hear 5. I mean, I know they can still rise. Oh man, we haven't started with you, so we can start with him. Paracirculus, but that you can continue way beyond the 5, of course. But for now, I just take everyone up to 5. Then I'll let them be and level up those I really want. Looks like the enemy assault has stopped. We can't let those two fend for themselves, can we? I can't. I have had it. I'm about to vomit. Yes, I'm leaving those people to you all. Since I'm useless and can't fight, I won't say a thing. Sorry. Both of you, knock it off. You shouldn't fight. Huh? Did you just say something? Well, that you shouldn't back off there, Let! Recklessness and bravery aren't the same. Are you stupid? You make me a sad bacon, I'm just saying, man! Don't be... It's a mammal, at least. Mouse, hey, aren't you a little upset? Now I'm pissed. You said it. You regret your words from the bottom of hell. Elizabeth, let's get started. Fine, just don't get cocky just because you beat some wimpy wyverns. I'll show you the terror that a dragon king can inflict. Did he just team up? Hey, my charisma is fantastic, okay? I make enemies ally themselves so they can become my enemies. That is not a good thing. That is very bad. Oh god, oh my god, why am I doing this? Why am I stuck here? I mean, change target during attack. If the enemy is forced to send, next attack is from a different server, then the target makes debuff resist up. That is something I really fucking also find it very annoying sometimes, is that you can miss your own buffs, like, okay, I need to buff myself with more strength. Oh no, I missed it! Hit someone else. Imagine that. Okay, I'm gonna buff you, Lano. Okay. Oh no, I missed you. And there's a little ant that's going to go, hell, ant. Oh, I got friend. I'm not sure what happened there. Wait. Ah, okay, it was increasing MP. Are we gonna go like... Oh, Fran, he's so cute. Now, aren't you all you little... Oh man, please don't hit my Fran. I just borrowed her. I mean, can you imagine? I can't afford if you break her or anything like that. How am I supposed to tell Alex about that? I was not even Alex. I'm sorry for that. I'm not sure what I'm doing. I mean, come on, computer. I'm slow. Let's see. We're gonna. But Elizabeth. Okay, who is this Elizabeth? I mean, Elizabeth Dragon? Who? I can't really get into my mind who that can be. Elizabeth. I mean, Kiyohime, I do know, so as I read about her a little bit, that She was very dedicated to her boyfriend, so much that she kind of killed everyone that's, well, him or... If you lie and anything like that, she will fuck you up. That's the thing. And be very, very jealous. But the other one I don't know about. I'm not entirely sure. And I know now I shouldn't complain, but consider how high level my characters are, and I got help from all of you. And I just imagine how fucking hard this must have been in the beginning, when you had not this kind of help as I have. You got me. Oh. Not bad, you know. I let you call it a day now. Now that thing's a settle. I'd like to hear from you. Would you mind? What? I'm gonna lose a snake, in other words. You're kicking and defeat a snake when it's down. Lose a snake? Have you ever seen another servant besides yourself? Well, I've seen a crazy servant, like this one. Would you mind not lumping me into with them? I'm a bursting with my reasoning intact. What's your problem? What is it? Oh, now I remember. When I was alive, I saw them often. Catfights. They were beyond loud. Yes, you wait. In time they'll latch onto your head and make noises like gah-gee-goo. I will not, but what's called shamisen, right? Shamisen? What? Shamis. I said many times, but who will you not lump me in with them? I'm confused. Anyways, you haven't seen any server other than the Dragon Witch or Camilla's group, right? Master, it looked like we just wasted our time. Oh, that sucks. Elizabeth aside, treating me like that is a little bit rude, don't you think? We're looking for a saint. Saints Row? Oh, it takes guts to make that comeback. But in a case, a saint? I only know of one saint if you mean someone whose teaching took root deep in this nation. Really? Yes, I met him before coming across Elizabeth. I almost fought him, but he realized I was a genuine berserker and he sheathed his sword. His true name is George. Oh, it is Georges! I believe he's quite a famous saint around here. Georgius, the saint referred to Saint George. Yes, he would be perfect. Do you know where he went? That's a real shame. He went the opposite direction as me, to the west. The west, that's where Jean and the other went. Commencing communication. Beep, 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 beep. Yes, we're fine. We detected a servant over here as well. I'm about to make contact right now. Please stop right there! Who are you? I'm a servant. My class is Ryder. My true name is Mary Antoinette. Oh, she's not hiding anything. I see. You're not under murder enhancement. Yes, I'm on the side opposing to them, and this is... I see. She's a holy maiden. But we keep her name undisclosed. Everyone knows her, though. This city has been raised by the witch and her dragon. I was able to make them retreat, but that won't happen again. Then will you come join us? Our dragon slayer is cursed, and we need to remove it immediately. However, multiple curses are entwined together, so both you and I must be present. I understand the situation. The residents have already started the evacuation. Let us depart once that has completed. Thank you very much. Yeah, but that. Making progress, man. Progress. You might as well go and finish this part off. And who? Oh gosh, there's lots we're gonna take. Arashi, I gotta borrow your Basaka, your Heracles. Heracles. Nani? A violent attack? There's been a lot of violence lately. No, that wasn't it. This sensei, it's the Dragon Witch. What did you say? Let's retreat, Georgius. We don't stand a chance against her right now. But we can't do that yet. Oh, the civilians aren't evacuated. The Major has entrusted me with their protection. I must fulfill that wish, or else I won't be able to stay a saint. But... I know, if I stay, I will die. But even so, I can't abandon them. Because my name is Saint Georges. Lord Georgius, you are a man who is thick in head and body. What was that? But a part of you that is terribly cute has touched my heart. And so, please allow me to take over that duty. What? I'm the Queen of France. Even though that is in the future from here, for me, neither past nor present make much difference. Yeah, I got protecting the I'm trying to read. I'm sorry. Protecting the citizen is an important duty for me too, and you are now given a duty that can change everything. St. Georgius, go with Jean d'Arc, and please lift the curse of the Dragon Slayer. In the name of Marie Antoinette, I will make sure to protect this city. Please wait, Marie! Marie, let us stay and fight with you. You can do it alone, but I'm sure two of us can. None. That makes me very happy, but you cannot, Jean. I'm sure I was summoned for precisely this moment. Not to harbor hatred or defeat enemies, but to protect the people. So that is the time I will protect those dear to me, to save my dear country. I will do what is right. Oh, but please apologize to Amadeus for me. I never got to hear him play after all. He was 6 and I was 7. Since then, we passed each other, but never met. Marie. Lord Georgius, do you agree on this arrangement?
Ah, man, I will. If you're fine with it, I will be humbly to yield this role to you.
Marie. Now go, Jean. As short as our time was, it was the greatest honor to fight under your flag. Yes, I will be waiting. Don't worry, I'll catch up soon. Sanson, you're here.
Of course I am. Execution needs qualifications for both the executioner and the executed. No other person has a right to execute you. You should have realized that, Maria.
Let's see. Hold on a second, Sanson. I know that you're a wonderful executioner. I mean, you're cruel, merciless, and human, but you never once mocked criminals. You guarded the guillotine with great respect, so I do indeed trust you. But does that mean you alone hold the right to kill me? Isn't that a bit absurd?
It's not absurd! I was born into a family of executioners, and I was only taught how to execute. No compromise, it's only about dedication, and particularly about the method, the technique. It's natural for a good executioner to not inflict pain on the criminal. I see beyond that. I see the ecstasy, the moment it feels so good that it will kill you. That is the type of beheading I dedicate myself to. The best slice of my life was my kiss for you. Well, aren't you like a little bit of a psychopath? So this is destiny. I couldn't help but want to see you, so I could ask. Please tell me, Marie. How was my beheading? Were you able to climax at the very end? I can see that you seriously showed respect for me, Sanson, from the bottom of your heart. But I'm sorry, that's just impossible. It's something that I cannot possibly say. I already know enough men with perverse hobbies. Terrible sorry, but I can't accept a second kiss from you. Yes, I know, but I'm sure you will be delighted I've gotten even better than back then. That is why I'm summoned as a servant. I should give you the final ecstasy once again. Well, ain't they kind of a weirdo? If we hurry, we might still make it in time. Right, if we lose them for the sake of my revival, that would be a great loss. I'm reading. Unfortunately, an enemy. Please, I will defend it! Defeat it, I mean, defend me, like, full power ahead.
Yes, Master, now please stand back.
What am I gonna do?
Oh my gosh. Oh man, is Marie gonna die like that? That would be sad. I mean, now we started. Oh man, fuck me. When are we getting all of this nice servants and all of that? We get to learn more and more about them, and then we gotta fucking kill them. Cause why not? And Heracles matters. Fuck. I mean, he's actually fucking bigger than Blackbeard. Holy shit. I mean, do you need to compensate for something, Heracles? I'm just asking. Probably not. He probably is very modest. How can I kill something that is already dead? I'm just asking. But still, seeing this, I've definitely got to like Marie Antoinette and Amadeus much more than I originally thought when I saw it for the first time. I was a little bit, well, maybe not that cool, but the more you see about them, the more you like them. Still though, Blackbeard is so far my favorite. I'm sorry to disappoint people, but he is. Here's my man, the man, the myth, the legend. Let's bonk that shit. I really hope that he appears in an anime. Doesn't matter how bad anime. Okay, dude, but I would be so fucking happy if he did. That would be like the best thing ever. And let us know more. What is that? Is this some the card they have that make them take damage like that? So, why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself? That could be something. And just crystal. Of course. That's impossible. How could I be defeated? I killed so many since that day, and I became so much stronger. So why? How sad, Charles Henry Sanson. I should have told you when we reunited that your rider and he's an assassin. Assassins are stronger against riders. Our relationship ended that day because your blade was truly rusty. You killed so many people that it's lost its way. You increase your proficiency as a killer. Executioners and killers are not the same, Sanson. The more skilled you become at killing others, the rustier your blade as an executioner, savior of criminals, becomes. By the time you follow the Dragon Witch, you are no longer the Sanson I knew. No. Lies! It cannot be! I kept my faith that you would come. That's why I kept honing my skills. Oh, god damn it. To see you and behead you with more skills. Give you a much better ecstatic moment. I thought I'd be doing so. You will surely forgive me. Jeez, you really are a pitiful, adorable person. I don't hold a grudge against you. From the beginning, you never had needed to be forgiven by me. That makes it free. It's ironic how the ones who saw potential are the first to fall. Yes, perhaps the two vampires you love may be the last one standing. Good day, Dragon Witch. It seems you got here a little too late. Myself has already escaped. How pitiful. No, that's not true. She left here embracing hope. Just by gaining one servant. Oh, ridiculous. Speaking of ridiculous, it's amazing that you're still here. Are you intoxicated with the idea of saving this citizen? You, the person killed by her citizen. A woman put to the guillotine and beheaded in ridicule. So disappointing. Witches don't understand such simple logic. It's true that I was executed. That was ridicule and there was disdain. However, that gives you no reason to murder them in return. I became a queen because the people asked me to. A queen cannot be without her people. Thus, it was inevitable. If they don't want you, then you exit even if you don't want to. That is the destiny of those serving their country. I believe my execution led to my people's next smile. No matter when, Viva la France! Stars glimmer, and that will do. That's all we need. Now I'm certain. Say, Dragon Witch, who are you exactly? Shut up! Deploy noble family. Crystal What? Goodbye, Jean. It was lovely meeting you. If I can help the saint who saved France, no, if I can help a friend, then I will gladly shed the loss of my radiance and fall. Like a star, like a flower, like a fleeting dream. That is what a servant is, and how Marie Antoinette lives. Does she die? That would be sad. Oh man, but well, oh god. I don't like that. I'll be sad. But we're gonna. Oh, hello there, Mr. Steampunk. Before we end this, I'm gonna definitely try to read up about some of these motherfuckers. We're gonna go Giles. Level 70. Wait, is he level 7? No, he can't be. What? Is he really level 70? Nay, they... What? I need to check this. He's level 40! Yeah, I thought it was level 70? What are you? No, that can't be. So I'm not sure what that was about. That was a bit weird. Okay, I'm getting... oh wait, is it the max level he can be before you need like the grail pots? I guess it is. Magic resist, increase the buff radiant skill. Mad increase your busted curse effective. Oh man. Rank anti-personal, great increase attack, greatly decrease defense. Alright, that kind of shocks. Hate, France love of good male, slightly scrawny man, not that hyped up. I mean, I'm not too shabby parameters there. French nobleman and soldier, vaunted as a hero for taking Orleans along with the Holy Maiden Jeanne d'Arc in the 100 Year War. He's uptight yet valorous. For his act, he was given the title of Marshal, the highest honor for any soldier. Oh, damn. Gilderoy loved art, and with his vast fortune, he is said to have bought a variety of unique pieces. He used what seemed like an infinite fortune in the blink of an eye. He was given the name Bluebeard in due time. The Holy Maiden Jeanne d'Arc was everything to gilds their eyes. She was his one and only salvation from a corrupt reality, as well as proof that God existed. Reality is bitter. The time to fall to the shadows has come. The past will never change. No matter his honor in the military, it does not change the fact that he is a serial killer. However, even then, he still eternally seeks redemption. Kind of got a sad. I gotta see. I have a. Oh yeah, my. I don't sure. I don't. I'm not sure. I'm kind of slightly worried. I'm just saying. And he is very dedicated to the... Okay, I accidentally clicked. I'm sorry for that. Well, you became quite a sealer, didn't you? I think this is kind of interesting. This is giving a depth to Bluebeard that when I saw Fate Zeros of Bluebeard there, I was and am terrified of that crazy son of a bitch. But still, though, it's really this giving a little bit more depth and. Oh, how ironic that the other part of you kind of loves children too, but in a different fucking way. I was messed up. I'm just saying. Well, that is kind. I'm gonna say that if someone. What do you hate? What I hate? I'm probably not saying anything because if I do, I will be sent to hell. No, not really. And I mean, I can see that he's obviously obsessed about Jeanne d'Arc and all that, and how it carried on to Bluebeard to be a manifestation of madness about Jeanne d'Arc, that he didn't even realize the difference of Saber and Jeanne d'Arc, like, oh, Jeanne d'Arc, oh, and go bonkers and all that. But yes, I will cut for now, and I will be back with more Fate Grand Order very soon, of course. Thank you for watching. See you later on. Have a continued super great day.